Pepe's been lately, Still wandering there around them. The matter. And if the results of Pepe's physical exam from the medical department, front leg appears to be lame, but there is no obvious wound. Surveillance of the space station didn't see how he hurt his leg. Could he be pretending? No, Pepe's not naughty at all. And Pepe's test results say that he's in perfect health. Say that he's not hurt. He was just pretending. No signs of fractures anywhere. Pepe pretend to be lame. What can he get out of it? I had no idea at all. He wants to spend more. Pretend to be lame, wanted to spend more time with him. Possible I haven't taken Pepe for a walk recently. To buy some more of his favorite teeth sticks to him. The good thing is Pepe isn't hurt. So the guy is quite smart, what should I say? Like owner, like pet. Let's see. I find it hard to know what to read them. Kinda hard to find some ideas on what to go for. That's true. Usually helps to, like, you know, kinda challenge yourself, sorta. Or find something, some series, some topics, some themes or something to read them. And just go for a bunch of stuff there. Or like finding some lists, for example, of some things and just kind of going through it. Oh, if something is appealing, of course. And part of the best thing is when you can just feel like reading something. Get inspired by some things. Like I have no mods in my stream that when I want to read them. Just from learning, you know, about the game story, and then from that about the author, and from that got kind of interested to read, and then maybe some more from that author too. You can always go for them, like, a list of words and everything. Find something that is considered, you know, kind of must read.
Nice.
More invested with the book?
Nice.
I guess kinda. Depends on the book. Depends on the book. You can start like with some authors have like, you know, like small novels and everything. You can start just kind of like with that. And see if you enjoy the style and everything in total. And then they just go for something bigger. Alright, what do we have? The new weeklies. 20 calyx is gonna be easy. I'm gonna be fast even. But you can also go through, you know, especially when it's like something like older, and go through like awards, a list and everything. Like for sci-fi, there's like Hugo Awards and Nebula, I think.
Nice.
You can always go through those. And then it's kind of like, you know, even if you're not super into it, it's still kind of, you know, a little bit of educational trip, I guess one can say. because it's, you know, kind of like classics, or somewhat of like the modern classics that is like recognized.
It's getting late. Where to now?
With official status and everything. So even if you weren't completely particularly into it, at least, you know, you kind of like educated yourself. Might be not a bad thing. There's basically a lot of stuff in school like this, right? When they like get you to read a whole bunch of shit, and you like not really always enjoying what they get you to read, huh? As if I see him, yeah, I need to read that. I need to read them. Was it recommended like many times? And the Invincible gonna be, I think, based on that one, right? The new upcoming game, one of his books. The word each page you don't understand. Well, that's actually kind of also a good thing, though. You get a word you don't understand, and you look for the definition of the word, and you know, you learn something that is nice too. That's the good part about reading some of the classics and everything. Well, in the general books, increasing vocabulary, you know, the lexicon is getting bigger and more refined and exquisite. And that's the good part about books too, really. Not always that bad. It's wild when you start reading another language. I remember going for some stuff like in English back in the day. That was something. To be honest, still is. Sometimes. And the mostly like recently non-fiction stuff I was reading in English, so it's kind of less questionable words, like more plain language, like the game design books and everything, you know, written not by writers, you know, journalists and stuff like this, but, you know, kind of more of like tech or art people, so the language is like a little more understandable. But you go for like more artsy stuff, and then it's gonna be something. But I mean, learning is good too. I didn't have time even to eat some breakfast, so I'm eating the pillars with chocolate. A cereal like this. No milk. Who needs that? That's a little bit of nutrition there. To lower the degen level soon. Got the day off, so I probably will do some more, and then gonna return to like the weekends only, probably. With degen stuff. And get my schedule and everything back on track. A bit too much. Kinda feel so need to also to find time and start some dentist adventures, probably. One tooth kinda feeling weird, and I already had some things that I need to do that I was delaying already for a while. I guess it's gonna be time soon. Alright. Done. This adventure is long. I actually like the thing I dislike about that stuff is, like, you know, appointments, going there, you know, it's just like time consumption and the money consumption. Because free dentists here, they kind of exist, but they're not completely free. So some things like anesthesia, you know, and better fillings and stuff, you still need to pay. And the quality of work is usually kind of garbage, so you need to go to the paid ones, and that's expensive, especially nowadays. So that's the main horror, really, the wallet horror. No, one sec. Ooh, right, let's go. Hey, Corsair, hello. How we doing, man? I can probably remove some wisdom teeth. Deal with a bunch of other ones too. Then potentially also we'll need some prosthetics there, install them. So yeah, that's gonna be quite, man. There's gonna be some like the PC upgrade spent on the mouth upgrade most likely. Or the PC replacement even. As of course, I say. Don't want to say it's like that crazy open world though. But I mean somewhat. No time saving in those, that's for sure. Can add some RGBs, yeah. Convenient. The flashlight. Just open your mouth. Alright, let's see. They have some dailies and stuff. Alright, let's see. The little dailies. And the lenses. The Ember Starlight. Color changing starlight patterns. Yeah, most popular style. Alright. So now with the weeklies updated and stuff, we have some more shit to grind. The quest too. Whatever. Done. There was like a whole bunch of quests to do, really. I guess we do a bunch of that for now. Oh, then I also had what's its name? Yeah, this stuff I need to grind now too. It's only one as a reward again. That's a lot of those tickets you'll need. Let's see, World 2 will go. Probably painful. Oh yeah, there's still a quest, I think, wasn't it? Still not done with this one, yeah. Okay, that one is, I think, the one I have. So we'll do that. the main stuff.
I'll need to record today's notes in the databank.
Someone gave me this a little thing and taught me how to use it. Since you can teach an old dog new tricks after all, just takes time. Works by now, nice to have something that lets me talk to people without meeting them face to face. Learn quick. Let it be again, let's cut to the cheese. Think of patience and slept for days, and the backbone of the underworld, and we can't afford to have her burned out. I know you did a great favor for her recently, but can I ask you to check on her again just to make sure she's alright? Sure. And more quests then. I could count on you first time I met. Not wrong after all. Thank you so much. Companion quests. Alright, sure.
Well, now that we're done with that whole situation in the underworld, we can finally look for the Stellaron. But thinking about it, I feel a bit bad about Clara. We promised her that our talks with Svarog would go peacefully.
You tried your best. Don't blame yourself. I should have considered such a situation in advance. And it was Svarog who attacked first. We didn't have any other choice.
I didn't mean for you guys to start beating yourselves up over it. Look on the bright side. Things turned out all right, didn't they? Now everyone knows that the real problem here is the Stellaron, and they're willing to help us out. All in all, the mission is going super smoothly.
But we still have a lot left to figure out. For instance...
Hey Jingle, good morning. How we doing?
Exactly. There must be a reason for this sudden change in her attitude. And we still don't have the coordinates and location of the Stellaron. We still haven't put all of the pieces together. Dreams?
Oh, I remember you mentioned something about strange dreams before.
The voices.
All three dreams were the same, with Cocolia and that other voice.
See, Jingle, I say, day offs to do stuff. I know the feel, man, I know the feel. Did that myself.
It would be weird to call it a coincidence.
I'm wondering if these dreams aren't just random, if there's some meaning behind them. Maybe you're having them because...
Because of the Stellaron inside him?
That's my hunch, but I have no proof.
Well, then that's as good as nothing for now. So, what should we do when we get back above ground? After all this talk, we're still back at square one.
We solve a puzzle one piece at a time. Let's get some rest. We'll talk to Wildfire tomorrow and get to the bottom of this. Also, there's still one more key character we haven't talked to yet. Her connection to Cocolia may be the key to cracking this mystery.
Alright. Now back we go.
You're back! I've heard from Wildfire that you helped resolve that whole situation with Svarog. Amazing.
You see, bro, I see. It is, it suddenly got kinda somewhat fresh. Not as fresh here, of course, but yeah. Tomorrow apparently should be kinda decent though. But yeah, now it's like +1 at night and everything. Might be snowing indeed. But Wednesday showing rain. I hope it's gonna change. Going for that barbecue will be not that nice if there'll be rain. Still will be fine, but I'd rather not
It must have been exhausting. Please have some food and get a good night's rest.
Sure. Nothing new. From what dreams.
Over there. See that? That used to be the worst street in Rivet Town. And it's also where I grew up. My friends and I used to wander those streets, thinking about where to find our next meal. That is, until Chief Oleg got me out and took me to the orphanage. There, I learned to read and write from Natasha. At the age of 10, I started to patrol the mines with Oleg, occasionally getting into fights with the local thugs.
Nice, really nice. That's indeed quite warm.
That sounds nice.
Nice? You being sarcastic with me?
Oh, no, sorry. Life in the underworld is difficult. I shouldn't be speaking about it so lightly.
You're always so serious. It really gets on people's nerves sometimes, you know?
Right. What I meant was... I kind of envy you, Zila. For as long as I can remember, my days have been an endless cycle of studying, etiquette lessons, and training. Every day, all I hear is, "Remember who you are, Bronya. This is against the Architect's admonishments, Bronya. Ladies shouldn't use such foul language, Bronya." Some may envy this kind of life, but I have felt trapped. When every choice and every goal has already been made for you. You probably can't imagine how that feels.
No, I can't. But more importantly, what kind of foul language were you using?
In the name of the Architects, I shall stick this spear into your nostril.
That's it? Oh, that's nothing. Looks like I'll have to teach you some underworld slang before you go back.
No, that won't be necessary.
It'll be better than poking people's nostrils, at least. I never thought that I'd be here having a heart-to-heart with the future Guardian. As a kid, I didn't meet many people who lived in the overworld. I only heard stories from the grown-ups and figured you were all just a bunch of cold snobs.
I've heard from some Silvermane veterans that before the orders were made to seal off the underworld from the overworld, there was no difference between the two places. Everybody ate the same food, chatted about the same topics, celebrated the same festivals. Even though times are different now, things like the joys and sorrows of life, the ties between people, these precious things must certainly still connect us all. If there is a way to bridge the gap between the two worlds, we can definitely go back to the time when you and I were not divided, when we could stand side by side against the Eternal Freeze and the Fragmentum.
I'm not like you. I don't have that many grand plans for the future. But if that's the future you want, I'm willing to build this bridge with you.
Thank you, Zila. Your trust is very important to me.
Speaking of which,
Chopped-in.
what are you going to do next? What Svarog revealed must have made quite an impact, huh?
Yes. I thought I was prepared for anything, but as long as I am the Guardian's successor, those truths will come out sooner or later. But why does my mother hide it from me? And why does she want me to hunt down the outsiders who know about the nature of the Stellaron? It doesn't make sense. I thought it over. There's only one thing I can do. Go ask her directly.
You... hold on. You're not really going, are you? Alone? You can't. This plan is...
I've already thought it through, Zila.
I am Madame Cocolia's daughter. That will never change. Be it my duties as her heir or as a Silvermane guard, I must face my problems head on. Even if...
Branya.
This is for you, Seela. Please help me pass it on to the outsiders. If I am unable to see you again, they'll know what to do.
Okay, I understand. You've made up your mind, and there's nothing I can say that will change it. But remember this. If you run into trouble, I will come to save you, no matter what.
Then I'll be waiting for you. So, did you come to this spot when you were a child?
Of course. I just didn't appreciate how nice it was at the time. Very nice.
The Giga chatting.
That was a good sleep.
Actually,
I should go meet up
dreams.
with March and Danhong.
No dang dreams.
Took you long enough, sleepyhead. We've been waiting all day. I've noticed that our sleep routines don't match up. You either keep getting up in the middle of the night or snoozing away until the day's almost out. Unacceptable. You gotta work on your teamwork.
Did you
Familiar
have a dream
schedule.
again last night?
So that's why you slept for so long.
Well then, let's go find Wildfire to discuss our next move and see if they have any new discoveries.
Let's go! I can't wait to finally get back above ground.
Just teleport there. It's all available. No problems.
Where have you been?
This one. Not disturb it. More garbage. What you can also find in those, You got the profile pic after all. Trying to stop me. Stoppable, alright. Your will is absolute. Just a piece of advice. Refrain from uncovering the dumpsters constantly and just let it stand here with the silence and dignity it deserves. There, son. Letting me open the dumpsters there. Trash cans and then billabog. Trash cans put side by side together are considered as one. But those you can see but cannot be reached do not count. Oh, then that's an interesting question there. Fine. Since certain if your answer is correct, it's the underworld after all. A trash can has not seen its overworld relatives in a long time. Comes a question a definite answer. Trash cans are there in this town. Count only these cylindrical trash cans. Take a note of each interactable trash can. Correct. I found the correct answer. Trash can brims with happiness because of your attention, and the garbage inside is becoming more beautiful. The pleasant looking trash acquired. Feels good, man.
Oh, look who's here.
It's the Banus Farag, the big hero of the underworld.
Maybe Piega himself.
And the other big heroes, Dan Hung and March 7th.
Were those lines rehearsed?
Where's Natasha? Is she here?
She has a bunch of other things to attend to, so I hope you don't mind talking to this old man instead. I speak on behalf of Natasha. By the way, sorry for keeping that whole thing about her being the actual leader of Wildfire a secret. I'm glad you don't mind. Natasha is always cautious, but she has no ill intent, as you surely have noticed. She told me to make sure you return to the overworld safely. I gave it some thought, and I think the safest way is to ask this fella for help.
I brought you down. I can take you back up. Free of charge. Satisfaction guaranteed.
There's no need to knock us out this time, right?
Of course not. This time, we'll go back through the furnace core. Well, for my sparkling companionship, of course. I jest. The path has been blocked for over 10 years, and very few know how to get through. That's where I come in.
Ugh, enough chatter. Just be a good guide.
Hold on. What about Bronya? Why isn't she here?
She already went back. As you know, she has some things to settle with the Supreme Guardian.
What? She just ditched us and went back? How could you let her?
That's the wrong plan.
Exactly. She has a lot of responsibilities. I don't completely understand, but I trust that she's trying to solve the problem. Oh, right. Bronya told me to give you this.
She left us a letter. Could this be one of those open in case of emergency letters? I've never gotten one of those before. Should we wait until we run into something dangerous?
Stop overthinking and just open it.
So I should return to the overworld and be on my way to see my mother. I apologize for not telling you my plan. I was afraid that you would strongly object, which may sway my resolve. Kali raised me up, and I will never be able to repay her kindness. Taught me countless life lessons and virtues, as well as how to defend Billabong and its people. She has lately made certain decisions that puzzle me. I can't let go of all my precious memories I have with her. Let's communicate my point of view and thoughts to her honestly, and seek to arrive at a mutual understanding with her. It's my goal as a daughter, but also as my duty as the main guard. Aware of the risks I might face in this journey, so if I fail to win my mother's approval or if something happens to me, please forward this letter to Landau's siblings and ask for their help. Serval and Gepard are honorable people with enormous power in Billabong, and I have complete faith in them. Sure, they will unreservedly help you in your search for the Stellaron once they see my seal and handwriting.
Brother and sister Landau. I know the brother must refer to Gepard, but who could the sister be?
It mentions in the letter.
Oh, Serval! So she's Gepard's older sister.
And explains Serval though, yeah. Two different cats, basically. Hey Jordy, good morning. How we doing, man? And did the switch testing go well?
She gave it some good thought. But whatever's going on in that Supreme Guardian's head, even Bronya might have trouble understanding. Sampo, do you know the Landau siblings?
Landau. Yeah, we're all friends. I've mostly dealt with the younger brother in the past, but the sister, she's much scarier. Today's supposed to be a day of celebration, so let's not talk about it right now. We can set out at any time. Just come find me when you're ready.
Yes, usually I say, huh? So this 24, alright. Sure. Are they gonna give us a whole bunch of this stuff? Tell you, boss Scott has been talking every day about how we need to try some business models. Quite worked up about this. If you have time, you can chat with them, telling you can make it on the money. Who? And like that, boss Scott is the most powerful man in the underworld. Loads of people want to be his friend. Guarantee it's gonna be a good deal for you. But get to patronize at the club when you make your fortune. Today's the off day, not tomorrow, and with day after tomorrow gonna be off. Today we still chilling. Today we still chilling. Yes, usually I see. Better test it good. Alright, so this one we will need the levels 4. Which will be like easy with all these quests anyway. Gonna be fast. So many side quests. There's all this stuff. Let's go this stuff, get some freebies.
So strange. Seems like Asta and Arlen are in trouble. Still, it all sounds like hearsay to me. Better keep them in the dark for now. Himiko seems to be on good terms with the folks on the space station. Maybe I should tell her first.
Indeed, it will do. For rewards. Yes, please. You're not the same person Pom Pom first met. What's happened to you? Really fast growth spurt. I'll never lie, I'm not the same person that you were. It happened to March 7th when she first went out trailblazing. Pom Pom put this, it feels like you're more mature, more stable, more reliable. I'm sure of it. Got some small rewards for your growth. Keep the formalities, take it all. Progress and keep preparing some small rewards for you. As for what those will be, you'll find out soon enough. I'll see. Naturally. One of those experiences waiting for you in future adventures, video game. If you lost when you're traveling alone on the journey of growth, sometimes it's wise to reach out and ask outstanding seniors for advice. Lights are like lighthouses. On the night ocean, very hard to replace. You've been, not your ability. Hurry and come back to the express when you can. Face-to-face communication. More quests here too. That's a lot. Occupied by other missions. So this we need some like specific order. Select the characters related to the mission. Oh, yeah, I guess I
Oh,
usually do this or
good.
something.
You're here. Pom-Pom doesn't
Strange
know,
thing.
but it's in the Express. No one knows Akivili's Express better than Pom-Pom. There is something strange in here. Pom-Pom can feel it. Help Pom-Pom look for it. We have to find it.
Little lights. Yeah, that's not that strange. Can that be him? Moving glue in space. Door is locked. Kill the scent of coffee coming out of the room. Let's see. It's Marsh's room. I guess. Bought this there. And Gizmo's stream about it. Flash and blink filled with memories of your adventures. The body ship launcher with a teddy bear sitting in it. Fitting metaphor for the conflicted order. The pom-pom's doll. No idea where they found it. I guess nothing really here. Tells you that should be comfy than hangs. Must be. It's also all the usual stuff here. Don't seem like anything much. There's the music stuff.
We have to find it!
Trailblaze level. Ah, there's a reward still. Let's see. That's a lot of rewards we're missing there. I can check in that for some time. Easy life. Easy life. And the set even. The night stuff. Ooh, we need a lawn too. Quid pro quo. Insane. That's another one. Ultimate level +2. Basic attack level +1. It's only gonna be the last one even there. I guess after that you have some sort of like switch. Get like different style to level up or something. Different element or role. Okay, that looks kind of like it now. How do we even look for it? Oh, maybe release the occupied character. Yeah, maybe do we need this? Okay, fine. Oh yeah, that's the thing. And the relief and a resume, turn over every piece of dirt and not find anything suspicious. Not been saucy. Told me it's still glow and you stare hard at it. That's like a good idea. Stare at that. Now I can do. Beer catches your eye, confuse them. Didn't repair them. It's grateful for your kindness, but the question is, when did it appear? Don't remember there being such a mirror on the Express. Seems stranger that everyone else on the train seems to turn a blind eye to the sudden appearance of the mirror. You should recheck the mirror or ask the others about it. If you want to save time, you should check it yourself. No one is seeing it, probably.
Oh, hey, thanks for coming. What are you talking about? What mirror? I don't see a mirror.
See? Expected.
Did they send for you as well? Looks like Pom Pom is quite serious this time. Mirror? Hmm?
Looks like Mr. Yang really can't see it.
Can you see it though?
Have you found something? Pom knew something strange was going on. Come on, think of something.
Sure. And mirror and see figure slowly emerging in it, but it doesn't look like you at all. The mirror is a girl in a hood, face hidden by a strange mask, making it impossible to make out her appearance. The girl steps out of the mirror.
Wow, so this is the Astral Express. Oh, I haven't introduced myself yet. I'm a messenger from the Garden of Recollection. I will be staying on the Express from now on. It's very nice to meet you.
How's that?
Let me explain. Garden of Recollection is an organization that worships the
Oh
Aeon
yes, the
Fuli.
memories.
As a messenger for the remembrance, we surrendered our worldly bodies and traversed the universe in the form of memes to search the stars
Form
on
of
behalf
memes.
of Fuli for the most precious memories.
That's quite the form for yourself.
Seeing that I'm able to be here, you must have already come to understand the concept of remembrance and the Garden of Recollection. The memories that you possess have activated a pathway for the Garden of Recollection to make copies and implant me into your thoughts. We can actually just follow you without being noticed. However, the Garden of Recollection believes that you're special. The memories that you possess are extremely rare and precious, and it's very likely there will be even more in the future. That's why I thought it'd be best if I introduced myself to you. I noticed that you've also received the concept of memo snatchers. The Garden of Recollection wouldn't want you to mistake us for thieves or crooks. Everything we do is for a higher purpose. I believe we've become acquainted now.
No
We want to
cause,
prevent the universe from being forgotten because of the destruction. Even if all matter is annihilated, it can continue to live on in the form of memories. There is actually something that I need, so I'll get right to it. The Garden of Recollection wants to preserve your memories. But don't worry, we won't take it from you. We just want to make a copy of the precious moments. You can see it as a trade between us. This is the Forgotten Hall, created specially to store your memories. We hope that you can visit this place regularly to rekindle your lost memories. The Garden of Recollection will extract the memories they want and give you something in return, in the form of matter and light cones. Come, I swear on the memories of my past self that you won't be at a loss for anything.
Rewards. I mean,
Do you want to enter the Forgotten Hall?
Vestiges of Towering Citadel. Let's see. The gun hall has a special environmental mechanism, memory turbulence. And memory turbulence wisely to achieve the objectives. I see. And the windy boys we need here. They have enough to level Natasha also. That would be nice for this fight. less cycles there. I do kind of have some. Sure. I'll send you. Sure. Can I get rewards from that too? Hell yeah. Already ascended you. Doesn't you yet. Is that a bit short of 30? They should actually. Whatever. I find you. There's some buffs. Always go for the twirl. Get some ice. Oh, now you're showing me more stuff. So there will be some frost. Some electricity too. I'll get you then. Let's see. If I get the refill here, I wonder. I haven't checked your ability there. Can I?
Found.
And that shows it. Okay. That's how it goes.
This will strengthen our position.
Victory means preparation.
Fine.
Too late to repent.
Yeah, this one shouldn't really be a problem. I should go actually for the E there.
My turn.
Yeah, for this one we're already kinda over the levels probably.
Naughty child.
I should shoot out there. Yeah, but not very smart. Yeah.
Let's go.
How's my shield up?
Are made to be broken.
Tough luck running into me.
Oh, this thing is gold already. Still should count, I think.
Now.
Get the moss heal.
My turn.
Fine.
Here. Try that again.
Oh, there was two actually. Ooh. All these are gone though. Let's redo. That was PP. I should just apply the shield. I'll be fine.
Do you want to enter the Forgotten?
Yes. Guess it just refreshes the buff still. It's better to use some that you can modify by a bunch.
This will strengthen our position.
Found.
Whatever.
Too late to repent.
Better this time.
This is our chance.
Tough luck running into me.
Time for a shot.
interesting conflict.
Let's get this one down.
Let's make it quick.
No points though. Fine.
Rules are made to be broken.
About. Yeah, big frost.
My turn.
Ooh. Should build up the queues instead.
Gotta try hard sometimes. Watch this awesome move.
Freeze is really good. Huh? I can down some of them. Probably better. Perfect.
Let's
Some
go.
other target, please. Okay, now I can the queue here. Do this
Just
first.
in time. Just a little something. in keeping.
Let's make it quick.
Ulti on him. Got this
Have
one.
luck running into me.
Naughty child.
It's gonna blow this one, but it's not gonna be that crazy, I think. Shouldn't be
Don't
too
worry
bad.
about me. The truth of life and death revealed
Oh, actually,
in an
maybe.
instant. The sanction
Didn't even get him.
but a vision. Break.
Ah, not enough. I had the E, then I killed it. Oh, that was AoE there. Come on. Alright, fine.
You can't run.
Should be fine.
My turn.
Have the most important one there.
Here.
Time for a shot.
Oh, he heals. Ah, of course. Of course. Down it. Then freeze.
Too late to repent.
Gotta try hard sometime. Watch this awesome move.
Maybe march to the side there.
Try that again.
And then we can AoE. AoE not that good.
That's better.
Ah, thanks a lot. Here.
Naughty child.
Let's see. These uppers. Let's see. Then cleaning is
Seems I've been
dangerous.
waiting a while. Just a
Cleaning
little
might be dangerous.
Wrong month Cernerdie also weeps out.
Oh shit. Luke. Thank you, sir. Thank you. I'm still showing the April there. Oh, you need to fix that. Need to fix that. Thank you,
Don't
man.
hesitate.
There's a lot of nuts. Thank you, sir. Thank you, thank you. That's very nice of you. Hey, Revelo. Weebs out, Handor. Still shows it 1 second. Let me fix that. Yeah, I actually wanted to do it in the morning, but yeah, the degeneracy making my mornings a little short now. It's gonna be fixed. That's gonna be fixed soon. 1 moment, just gonna fix it there. Do this. We create one. Copy. In time. There we go. Copy the link and put it in there. Moment. There we go. Should be it. There it is. Alright, them. Thank you for reminding. How are you doing, Raven? How are you, Andor? How are you guys? Thank you, Nick. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. That is a lot of nuts. Thank you, sir. Alright, let's see. Yeah, we need a key here.
Tough luck running into me.
The truth of life and death.
The
sanctuary is but a vision.
My turn.
See, like I say, the timing.
Gotta try hard sometimes. Watch
Sounds
this
good.
awesome move.
Freezing. No freezing.
Here. You can't run. Try that again.
Annoying.
Just a little something.
My turn.
Let's see what I say. Nice, nice. This sounds good, huh?
Try that again.
That's better.
Don't worry about me.
Do this.
Tough luck running into me. Watch
Some
this awesome
freezing.
move.
No freezing. Get their shield. So the dot. Alright, off rather.
Fighting is meaningless.
That'll take more than medicine.
My turn.
Losses us.
The truth of life and death. The sanctuary is but a vision.
Not the best, but that will do. 14 cycles. Wait, well, yeah, if we didn't lose that one, could better
What
heal.
is it? Are you not feeling well?
I think I'm used to this.
That's how it is the first time.
I succeeded the Oblivion. Well, that's why I'm doing this today, because no plans yet. But I mean, it's probably gonna be some Spiders RPG, most likely. I was thinking about doing some of those. We'll see. Something like a Works and Man or something.
From now on, all you have
Should
to do
happen.
is enter the Forgotten Hall periodically, and we'll give you an abundant amount of rewards. About me being on the Astral Express. It'd be best if you kept it between the two of us. I won't reveal myself to your companions, so make sure you don't tell them about me, okay?
How should I tell them then?
You can say that it's just a phase flame or an Inquisition spirit. They often suddenly appear and then vanish. You should be able to get past them with that.
Oh, face flavor, eh?
Alrighty then. Just step close to the mirror if you ever want to find me.
Let's see.
Did you find anything?
An Inquisition spirit? On the Express?
Yeah, these creatures do suddenly pop up sometimes and start questioning the first person they see. What did it ask you?
Anything Jewish happened
This
recently?
actually confirms a theory that I've always had. It seems like Inquisition spirits are a creation of the Elation.
Pom-Pom doesn't care whose creation it is. It has to go.
Indeed. Welt, do you know what to do?
Don't worry, it should be gone by now. Inquisition spirits only ask one question at a time. It will go elsewhere once it gets an answer.
That's good.
That should do it.
Let's see. See, we'll check what's gonna be the next one. Spiders have like a bunch of RPGs already played some of their stuff. They're not very long. They're usually pretty nice gameplay wise. Gonna do some of those probably more. Some of that stuff. That's below the time mark. It's like 3 turns. Sure, I should go. I could just replace the heal and that should work, I think.
Thank you. I'm sorry you had to lie, but please do understand. We have our own rules at the Garden of Recollection. Do you want to enter the Forgotten Hall?
Sure. Oh, this. Okay, so that's with the currency we're gonna be farming.
Do you want to enter the Forgotten Hall?
Sure. I got the second one too. I get 3 stores. And this shield is nice. Well, actually, no, wait a second. I'll get you and one of the edges there. Heal's running low. Pretty good, man. How are you, sir? This way. Sure about her really. Nah, shield is nice to have. That situation. I don't really have much better though. Some twirling galore. For the DPS there. Try. It might be a bit risky there, but let's see.
Upgrade configured.
This will strengthen our position.
Does this one do?
A little something for everyone.
I'll go this way, fine. Yeah, this is where the shield would be nice. But I mean, on the first stage you probably don't need that. Time to twirl. Let's go. Now we are here.
Let's make it quick.
No.
Time to twirl. You don't look so good.
My heals are fine. Oh yeah, this turn we don't even take much damage. Okay, build up. Yeah,
Fighting
let's
is
go.
meaningless.
Up north. Let's
Do
go.
you know who I am? This big diamond! It's all yours! Time to twirl!
That was solid, no? With this we're gonna down them probably. I will need E for him.
Don't hesitate.
For her I don't really need that. Okay, fine. This way.
Honored to meet me.
Really?
Let's go.
Cost. That really need
Made
that.
to be broken.
Those two dinosaurs. It wasn't really necessary, but whatever. That's fine. Okay, the Senate don't have this. Whatever.
I've no interest in conflict.
We wheel after the charge then. I can down you actually too, probably, right?
The truth of life and death.
Yeah.
The sanctuary is but a vision. Break.
Time to twirl!
This.
What are you looking at?
Don't worry
Perfect.
about me.
Perfect.
Fighting is meaningless.
Right, E, here, E, okay.
Do you know who I am? This big diamond! It's all yours! Need a doctor?
HP full. Let's go in.
No interest in conflict.
I have the route now. That's fine.
One more at that.
Yeah, he's completely fine.
Let me tell your wolf.
Let's make it quick.
Go ham.
Fighting is meaningless.
That should be good enough for 3. 16 cycles remain easy. Got him. 3 stars. Some different stages. Let's see. This. Don't really need those then. The memories for now. Other quest we have them. PP again. Clumsy, the messaging people keeps pressing the wrong thing. I am back regularly and see a pom-pom face to face, PP again. Back this time for a very simple reason. Never been a bit confused or trouble on your journey of growth. Well, maybe a little. It's normal. Paul remembers feeling similarly bewildered back in the day. Stay up all night gazing up at the stars exploring. Oops, how did that sentence go again? Rats, Pom-Pom completely blinked on what comes after. Anyway, great to see your continued growth, PP again. It's a reward for you. Quick, take it. About what just happened to Pom-Pom, please don't tell anyone. It was just a minor slip-up. That we already had, I guess that's the trailblazing level rewards. Oh yeah, 1 second. Yeah, true, Nick. Didn't take that one in account. We can fix that, I think. I think I could. True. That was... It did start with...
Nice.
50. Save. Yeah, that should be good. That should be good. Giga Giga though. How we do, man? From progress to honkers.
Nice.
How we do, man? Got the 50 in. Thank you, sir. Alright, this we will do. Chaotic Screams and Bottom Harmony at one time. Let's do this one. Alright, this we can. Green Mine. Asta. Let's do this one. Let's open this one already. Can TP there. Fine. Ionix, hello. How you doing? Yeah, I did this one yesterday. Didn't we get any rewards? Didn't finish the quest that way. Only one time. Can do one time, fine. Electricity, wind, fire, frost. A lot of electricity, yeah. We might as well just do a few. Let's do this way. And that's someone's materials for trace. I like condensation material. Oh, that's also nice. That's a 3 for now, whatever. A bunch of electricity, wind. There was some frost, but I guess it's not even that good, huh? And a wind. Burden time. Fine. Let's see what it says. Say, I dig it in there. Sounds good, huh? Sounds good, huh? Grinding is indeed very nice. Here we need a lot of purple resources. Advanced material for traces, alright. Oh yeah, it does send her too. Fine. Does send you, right? Huh. Ooh, not that much though. Wind resistance penetration. Get this in the ulti later. Fine. Good. Let's try. Zodiac.
Fighting is meaningless.
Multiple copies of the constellations, either that way or you have like some specific like items basically. For now I think it is kind of pretty much that way.
Don't hesitate.
Like for main character you just like buy. You can get you were getting from quests, I think, right? Here you buy them mostly and get from quests still. Some characters you get, like Herta, I think you're gonna get the Eidolon materials also to upgrade her, and the rest I guess you just need copies. I'll need to get some of them copies. Ooh, let's see. So these guys are kind of done for pretty good and fast.
Time to twirl!
Time for the main event.
Now we're down all of them.
Ready to lose yourself? You can fight it or rock with it.
And we lost this one probably too.
You know who I am. This big diamond! It's all yours! Time to twirl!
Time for the main event. Keep up!
Need a doctor?
They all dead anyway.
No interest in
Perfecto.
conflict.
Time to twirl!
Time for the main event.
Thank you here.
Honored to meet me.
That's an AM. Nice action advance, brother. Made him attack faster. Just to explode. Oh, come on, man. What was this?
Time for an
You don't
encore.
look so good.
What was that?
Time to twirl!
Time for the main event.
Save some. It's gonna be third wave too.
The audience is waiting.
Whatever.
Turn it up.
What are you looking at? Time to twirl!
Build up some. And now we can heal him.
Time to twirl!
And build up combos. Oh shit. This guy gonna be first. Yeah, I think
The
I need
truth
to.
of life and death.
He attacks the guitar lady. I guess she might die then. And this way she doesn't.
Honored to meet me. Hit! Let me tend your wounds.
She did anyway.
Ready to jam.
Didn't die. What a guy. Alright, now we pump
Fighting is
in.
meaningless.
Now we pump in.
Ready to lose yourself? You can fight it or rock with it.
Time to twirl!
Too late to repent.
A little some more.
Time to twirl!
Keep up.
What are you looking at? Do you know who I am? This big diamond! It's all yours! Time to twirl! Oh dear! Need a doctor?
Alright. I get him. Plus 24 there. Nice. Convenient. That was the quest done, right? Seems like it. Yeah, fighting club. He will too. I will need to do like more upgrades for that potentially, though. Yeah, let's see what's there. Some more side things. And more challenges probably here. If you can find it here, come on, do me a favor, such good friends, and just watch me suffer, right? What do you need? I'm like that to you. A businessman like us really rely on nothing but trust. Well, they treat you like a robot. No, of course I wouldn't. Do me a favor, start the mining and tool rental business in the mines, but I'm missing a few key tools and I want you to help me find them. Simple as that, piece of cake, right? Investment cost of this mining tool rental is still very high and it's not easy to find a supplier, but I'm not worried about losing money. Matters is that some people rely on this business to earn money to support their families. Do you really care? What do I mean by that? I always had a big heart. Think about how helpful I've been to you in the past. You can't deny it, can you? Put it simply, there were some minor accidents in the mining area earlier. You know what it's like. It was chaos. All the mining tools I bought at a high price were lost and I was furious. Coincidentally, not long ago, a customer ordered a set of equipment from me. Well, I'd like to go look for it myself, but the situation in the mining area is complicated. I hear there are fragmented monsters in some places. Gosh, ordinary people like us can't get close at all. I want to ask you for a favor because you have such extraordinary skills and great connections. Much better than me at this sort of thing. Let's see, lost 3 mining tools. Not hard to find them, but if you can help me find those 3 pieces of equipment, I'll give you a secret treasure map. How about that? A very attractive deal for you, wouldn't you say? Treasure map sounds like a fraud. Treasure map is absolutely real and always do a business without most integrity. And don't be fooled by those scoundrels who are just jealous of me simply because I make good money. My team has a rule that all miners must have all 3 pieces of equipment before they can go down the mine. Can't rent them out if I don't have all 3 of them. Hey, good man, please have some sympathy for me. I have time for that. To work with just one, why don't we discuss this further? I can promise you won't regret working with me. How about this, help me find 2 pieces of mining equipment and I'll give you a treasure map. How's that sound to you? So the missing 3rd tool, heck, I suppose I'll have to fork out a little extra money to rent it from the miners on leave. Don't even know who is on holiday right now. Do it, such close mates, I do would help a brother out. Enough chit chat, let me see the list. There's one called thermal powered mechanical mining pick. Player said he lost it on his way home from work, I guess it's somewhere around here. This one should be simple. The one is customized being safety helmet. This one is a little complicated. Looks like it got snatched by some vagrants. Might need you to find a way to get back. Previously agreed that just these 2. Thank you so much for your help. It's a pleasure to work with you. That's a very cool story, brother. Oh, is it the search for about a time here? Tools that standing on the ground, just staying on the ground, seems to be a result of miners dragging their tools on their way home over the years. As the mining tools obscures the pick from view, it would be difficult to spot at first glance. Seems what Sample said earlier was true. Alright, sure, that one wasn't that dank. The next one though, probably. And there's the vagrants. Okay, electricity, fire, frost, wind. I can go with this one, to be honest, too.
I've no interest in conflict.
That should be anything crazy.
Time for the main event.
God, this one is frost. Come on.
Keep up! Time to twirl!
Be enough of a reason to actually freeze next time. Except for this, but I hope they advance the action there. Totally a good idea. Ulti's redeem.
Past victories don't guarantee future ones.
Alright, that's the norm here too we can take. Should I? They like fire. Whatever. Oh, go back.
What was that?
Brother. Fine.
Think you could take on me?
In the window. I think we don't need here.
Pretty good crowd today.
Turn it up! Oh dear! Hey! Time to twirl! Scared yet?
lost anything really.
Let me tend your wounds.
This one dead then. This poor girl's gonna die. This is not that crazy.
This song's for you. Keep up.
Oh dear. Time to twirl. Scared yet?
You get whirl. Dying. You'll kinda do. To blast them
How am I
fast.
gonna get that time back?
Yeah, missing a bunch of stuff here too. Which parts though? I don't know. Parts I haven't been to. Not sure if I can right now. Yeah, why didn't you give me a proper greeting? Don't you know the rules around here? Tough guy, aren't you? Snatching out of people's helmets. How do they mean by snatching helmets? I picked it off the ground. Let's grow from the ground now. But you understand the human language. I found it in the ground. That's the rule in the underworld. I find the keepers. Mind your own business. You're here to pick a fight with me, aren't you? Sure.
Pretty good crowd today. Ready to lose yourself? You can fight it or rock with it.
Time to twirl.
Turn it up.
Time to twirl. Scared yet?
You got
Oh, let's see.
Is that a little lower level already? Profile color. A minute, there seems to be a name written on the helmet peak. Sample supplier, whatever, none of my business. Should head back to Sample and collect the reward. I think there was more quistles in this area. So down here. I think this part I haven't checked. Get there too. Oh, this one. And the money. The money one. So soon, find those two mining tools. Yes. So efficient. Sure can find anyone better than you in this underworld, and not even with the help of a geomarrow lamp. Check the goods and make sure they're what I'm looking for. To double check. Well, it's just procedure. Don't take it so seriously. As I said, I'd do the same even if I were dealing with the Supreme Guardian. Sure. Be the real deal. These are exactly two mining tools I'm looking for. You go, be sure to take good care of the treasure map. Just follow the mark on it and you sure will find yourself a surprise. Let's see. Details are questionable. It's map legit. Of course it's legit, and go dig up the treasure and see for yourself if you don't believe me. I promise there will be good stuff. Relax, all the treasure maps in the underworld looks just like this. No way I could be wrong, and just trust me on this. Right, time for you to go treasure hunting. I'll be waiting for your good news. Let's see. Oh, that's the treasure map there. It's basically here too. Seems like it. Well, let's go down there. Well, actually, this will do too. Who's waiting for us here? this gas mask? Wait a minute. Oh, there are some characters engraved on it. Peak. This guy again. Tools, a peak, set of 3. Darn, it's not fool me again. Unscrupulous merchant. Now I have to go back and deal with him. That's the mask. The third item he wanted us to obtain, I guess. I think we got the treasure chest around here, though. Mid and check here. I think I did. Oh, wait a second. No, there is something there. See it. Those loot hoarders somewhere still. It's not here, alright.
Was I seeing things?
Dismay. Frost, electricity, wind, fire. Yeah, I could get some wind there. But actually, I guess we can roll with this. Not too bad. Well, sir. Guess you're still seeing things, brother.
Asking for trouble, huh? What was that?
Bruh.
Think you could take on me?
Come here. There we go. Down these otherwise it'll be annoying. First we do this though.
Do you know who I am?
Turning the lore.
It's all yours!
Time for the main event.
No good order, right? Yet.
Keep up! Oh dear!
That's where the wind will be nice. Taking some damage healing. That's actually good.
Saving me won't earn you any favors.
Down the barriers. Not advanced action. Oof.
But I want no pain.
See how it is.
Count. Let's go again.
Out the way there, the blaze. Out of the way. Oh, this twirl was actually good.
Ready to lose yourself? You can fight it. Or rock with it.
Time to twirl!
Let's save some multis.
Scared yet?
He's gone pretty much. Hey, Oxer, good morning. How are we doing?
Ready to jam.
Perfect.
Let's rock.
I should be dead there.
No
You have like
manners, huh?
one passive, one auto res chance. It's like whenever one death, you kind of get back with a bunch of HP. Yeah, she's kind of nice. I know, like Pony said, she's not good, but like it's very nice heal. It's pretty nice heal. The only issue is like the target heal with the bounce. Like you only have guaranteed one heal, and then 2 other bounces are random. So RNG galore. The wind instead of heal, maybe just to go ham. Yeah, fine.
Upgrade configured.
This song's for you.
The third and incoming, man. I think first we lost
Do
this.
you know who I am? This big diamond! It's all yours!
Time for the main event.
Keep up!
Gonna be a bit annoying. Should I queue? Nah.
Time to twirl! Who invited you?
Really good twirl there.
Everything is ordained by the stars.
Ah, man, we should cancel this. Don't want her to
Oh,
be up that
stars, give these
fast. Actually, I
trailblazers
guess it's
your
not too bad.
blessing.
We can try to knock out one of the barrier dudes here.
Who will it be?
I got my res back, so. Nope. So, actually, that's fine. Might be dead. That's fine.
Pretty good
Okay, that
crowd
was
today.
in the end actually kind of good. So they did get like the second turns for the barrier dude.
Turn it up!
Nice
Ready
roll.
to lose yourself? You can fight it or rock with it.
We should remove there.
Oh dear.
Okay, these guys dying. Most likely.
Let me tend your wounds.
It's only one shock charge there. No risk in it. There it is.
That's it?
Not too bad. Come on. Kill the blips with the buff here.
Upgrade configured.
I need electricity here though, but whatever.
Song's for you.
They all gonna twirl here. Very hard there.
Keep up! What are you looking at? Time to twirl!
Yeah.
Scared yet?
You could twirl.
Do you know who I am? This big diamond!
Totally sell, yeah, it's nice. Pretty good, eh?
How am I gonna get that time back?
This guy didn't even join the fight. Come on. Just decided to go. I see. They leaves hello. Ready for the Weeb RPG. Yeah, I mean this one was already going for a while too, so it's easy.
What was that? Think you could take
That
on
was
me?
me. These guys are easy anyway.
Asking for trouble, huh?
Just wondering if there is some treasure there.
Pretty
Just
good crowd
released
today.
them. Oh, last week, yeah. Last week.
Turn it up! Oh dear.
Get some twirling.
Time to twirl! Scared yet?
Easy life.
Need a doctor?
Just keep on fine.
Time to squeeze your prescription! Saving me won't earn you any favors.
No, he died too. Nice. Well, then we can farm all of them, I guess.
The best is yet to
I don't
come.
think I need though. This goes. I think I mostly kind of killed everything. Oh, I didn't get this though. So maybe there is something there too. man, you released less than a week ago.
What was that?
You guys don't guard anything, pretty much, right? Seems like.
Take on me?
Fine. Kinda pointless then,
Was I seeing?
Let's get the quest. Going to find treasure. What you call treasure? I found something. I'll just hand it over and then I'll explain. Think about it. Aren't these 3 pieces of mining tools the real treasure to a miner? The total amount of value that could be produced by these pieces of equipment is surely more than any treasure that I know of. Calm down, take it easy. You need to get physical with me. We can just talk it over. What are you talking about? Can you deal with my problem first? I have shift tomorrow. I can't sleep without the mining equipment. I mean, I can't work without the mining equipment. Relax. See, our handsome Pipiaga brought this for you, doesn't he? Take your device. Fine. Ah, I see you, the outsider sent by Dr. Natasha. Thank you so much. If not for you, I'm afraid I wouldn't be able to sleep for a whole month. What, you already knew each other? Well, if I knew this in the first place, I would have spent so much effort trying to fool me nothing. And you see, Peak, I always keep my promises. Here's the gas mask, which means you've got all your mining tools now. Yeah, the cost of finding things has to be included in the agency fee, but since we are such good friends, I will only charge you 30% more this time, okay? 30, alright. Wait, let me see if I got any change. What is going on? Relax, I'll explain everything to you. My equipment rental business I told you about before is real. I asked many people and I realized Peak worked only 1 day a week in the grain mine. But I only worked for 1 day. I'm actually busy with my other business. Yeah, resting 3 days before starting another day of work can help me work more efficiently. Well, I mean, depends how much you work. As I said, we have the shift here when you work for a whole day, 24 hours, and then you rest for 3 days. So, you know, maybe he's not even wrong there. So anyway, when you are not working at a job, I should say when you are in between jobs, the mining tools are just sitting there. So the idea came to me, why don't you just collaborate with me to rent out those tools so that we can make some good money together? The idea, right, Sampo? Really are the one with the business acumen. It was only after I sorted all this out in my head that I learned that this guy had somehow managed to lose all 3 pieces of his precious equipment. You see, I'm a businessman, not a scavenger. I'm not all interested in this sort of scavenger job, so naturally immediately thought of you. Pay up. Calm down. Look, I do have a genuine treasure map here for you. I've been taking such good care of this purchase of mine. Former owner of this treasure map turned out to have quite a tragic story. Once upon a time, there was this old miner who betrayed all his friends just to get his hands on this map. Unfortunately, not long after, one of his friend's daughter came for revenge and killed him. Seemed to have heard a colleague telling me a similar story, and never guessed the treasure had fallen into your hands. You sure have your ways. Flatter me, just gifted with the insight to do some good business, that's all. Think you can trust me now? Lie to me again. Wouldn't dare no more. Fool you once, shame on you. Fool you twice. I won't do it again, I swear. Now Pete got his tools back and my renting business can continue and you got your treasure map. I bet we can say this is a win-win-win situation. Something seems to be off, but it sounds perfectly reasonable. I'm Sampachilio, one smart fellow. If you don't mind, I'd like to discuss some confidential business with Peak. What are you waiting for? Go and find the treasure. Morska Boza, the real treasure map, it says. Alright, this time for sure. This time for sure. Could have been there though. Trust him one more time. Well, I mean, there is something. They read the psychology, alright. That did work fine. Warp Trotter still. This part I haven't been to. I think there was more quests about this area though or something. Oh, probably this one actually, maybe. We'll see. That's the Fight Club. Simulated Universe. Alright, let's see. That sounds kind of like it. It's the Hooks quest, I guess.
There's inspiration in every glance and every breeze.
Snow White popping candy. Hey, Julian. Hi. Why, your mom told me not to talk to strangers. I hadn't seen together before. Let's see, it doesn't ring a bell. Mistake me for someone else. Dark Hook the Great sent me. Boss Hook? What does she want from Julian of 1,000 faces? So I reviewed myself. Fine, I'll stop messing with you, alright? I'm Julian, what do you want from me? Matters?
You! Hey, you! Stop! You are now a conscript of the moles.
And the master of disguise.
I, Julian of 1,000 faces. Wait, it's not the time for this. We got trouble. The boss went to the Great Mine along with her Diggertron. And she refused to let anyone go with her. I feel like she's doing something dangerous. You have to go check on her for us. Diggertron is Diggertron. As long as the boss has it with her, you can expect a good fight. Fursman is in the mines. It seems like the boss heard some bad news about him and then just ran in there. There's lots of bad guys in the mines. Miss Natasha said kids ain't allowed to go in. Go check on her for us now. He's Hook's daddy, and he's like a daddy to everyone in the moles. He's like a great person. Thank you. Please hurry.
Alright. Man, that's back to mines indeed. Long can this continue? Ah, perfect. Exactly where we need to go. I'll take it. Stamina good. Not wasted before it gonna peak again. Not getting in yet. And that sounds wrong in the context of the character is. It's forgotten holes now. Is it gonna be the weekly progress? No, I doubt it. Remember of Chaos. I think it's just in general, probably. Yeah, this weekly. Oh yeah, this has a timer. This one doesn't. So yeah, that's in general. All right. Alright, wind, electricity. Oh, that's perfect.
Time for the main event.
Burn it up! Scared yet?
Get rid of them, really.
Ready to lose yourself? You can fight it or rock with it.
Let me tend your wounds.
The best is yet to come.
Okay, take it slow. Probably will need the charge and all these later. No, let me be. Vagrants. That would be nice here, maybe. can I speak here? A small part of my life. Philosophy is to work for 1 day and relax for 3. Out for breakfast, been sleeping all day. Breakfast? 1 meal per day, and the first meal of the day called breakfast. I don't like I might die. I'm alive and doing just fine. Don't look at me with all that pity, it's nothing. Did you wake me up again? Nothing really. He asked me humans should abandon those unrealistic desires and return to nature, return to the underground. Back to sleep. Collect. Sleep indeed sounds quite good, eh?
Calm down, calm down. We're all here to work for a living. Why not sit down and talk it out?
Save it. We treated you as our leader, but look how you treated us. Such a rat! You sold the intel about the vein to Antonia, but we discovered it first. Now we lost the mine, and we have to work for those guys. Traitor! Well, nothing to say for yourself, huh? So you admit that you sold the intel to the mining team?
Go away, you brutes! Don't bully my daddy!
Oh, little hook? Oh, no, you have it wrong. It's your daddy who bullied us first. Ask him if you don't believe me.
Daddy?
Yes, I told Antonia about the vein, but I was the first one to discover it. I have the right to do anything with it.
It's only because you have that detector. Let's see who's boss when we take it from you.
Back off. I was thinking about the bigger picture when I did that. Unlike you all who just look for trouble every day.
Well, I think someone needs to teach you a lesson. Guys, get him!
You'll never lay a finger on Daddy without passing through Hook.
Those are here.
Come and help Hook.
Another punching bag? Fine by me. I'll kick all your butts.
I've no interest in conflict.
Only 2. Yeah, no wind here. Come on. Electricity either.
For you.
Dude. Didn't you tell me even?
Keep up.
I'm still gonna get fucked anyway though.
Oh, let's see.
The truth of life and death. Vivisection is but a vision. But
Everything is ridiculous.
oh, stars, give these trailblazers your blessing.
You don't look so good.
Oh, come on.
fighting is meaningless.
Pretty good crowd today. Who invited you?
Reader.
Daddy, are you hurt?
Just a few scratches. How about you, Hook?
Don't worry about me. I have Diggertron. No one can hurt me.
Good. That's good. And you, young man, are you hurt? Thank you for your help.
Live.
Quit acting tough, young man. Your injuries must be treated right away. I remember. You are the outsiders Natasha mentioned before, right? I heard that you helped resolve some conflicts around the mines when you arrived. And again today, when you saved my life. The conflicts between the vagrants and the mining team have lasted for quite a long time. Even if you have just temporarily mitigated our rather tense relationship, it is greatly appreciated.
Daddy, let's go to the old witch's clinic. You're seriously hurt.
But the vein detector that rapscallion was after, somebody already stole it from me. I need to keep searching, otherwise I might never see it again. It's just a tool. I guess I should let it go. Let's head to the clinic.
And we'll find the tool. Thought travel here. Yeah, check it later then.
There's inspiration in every glance and every breeze.
I've taken care of your wounds. I'm running short on medical supplies these days, though, so behave yourselves and stay away from trouble. You hear me? Don't pretend you didn't hear that, Hook. I'm talking to you.
Hook wasn't the one that caused trouble. It was those bad guys. We were just defending ourselves. Ask him.
Boss is always right.
You are gonna spoil that kid. That's enough for now. I'll say this one last time, Hook. If you cause any trouble again, I'll take Diggertron away. Do you understand?
Hook understands.
The boss of the moles should stick to her word. I have patients to take care of. See you later.
Thank you again. If it weren't for you
Hey,
and
Cravo.
Dr. Natasha,
Hello.
Hook and I probably would have been in big trouble. Well, a few days ago, I found a geomarrow vein using a vein detector, and I sold this info to Antonia, a supervisor of the mining team. Then, those vagrants heard about it and accused me of being a traitor. They believe that since I'm also a vagrant who came from another mine and ended up in here for a living, I should naturally be on their side. The mining team could not agree with that, of course. I'm just too old for this.
Daddy? Are we short on money? Why did you do that?
My poor child. Daddy is old now. Who knows how long I can stay by your side? I have to start preparing for your future. People say I'm selfish, think I'm a traitor, but it doesn't matter to me. All you need to know is when I'm gone, you will have the money to take care of yourself and survive on your own.
Yeah, doesn't look very old. Doesn't look very old. Just the beard is gray equals old.
Forget about it. Since
Not even
I've got
gray,
the money
really.
from the mining team, I have nothing to complain about now. It's just a shame that I lost my vein detector. It was indeed a treasure. I guess so.
It's clear, yeah.
It's an ancient relic that can detect
Somewhat.
geomarrow veins. It's very rare. I haven't seen a second one in my life. I often carried it around looking for a new claim. I suppose some villains must have taken notice. Anyway, I guess I don't need the detector anymore. The less trouble, the better. I shouldn't care who stole my device. Whoever it was, I hope they get good use out of it.
Hook seems to be giving me a look like, I want to talk to you outside the clinic now.
And the looks
So
of the
that's why
detector.
people call eyes the windows to the soul.
Looking for them detectors. And about the lore books and everything. Todd approves. Todd approves.
Wait! Hook needs you to help with something. Members of the moles gotta help each other out! Please? That detector is Daddy's treasure, so I gotta get it back! You'll help me, won't you?
I mean, sure.
Alright then. I'll be waiting for you at the shelter in the mine, big brother. I mean...
Just call me the big bro and the little bro. bra. So now we're gonna go through this part, I guess.
Too slow, honorary member of the moles. You should have gotten here before Hook.
Yeah, fast travel
Let
there.
me introduce you to Sweta. She is Daddy's most trusted miner.
It should be Sveta then. In that way, that doesn't sound right, really. Since they already go full, like, Russian Slavic stuff. Yeah, Krabba might be.
Not at all. Mr. Fursman trusts every vagrant, and every one of us trusts Mr. Fursman. But after what happened over at that Geomarrow vein, the atmosphere at the shelter became a bit tense.
I'm here to find Daddy's treasure, his vein detector. I heard that someone stole it. Is that true?
Well, I would guess that's probably true. After the conflict in the mine, Wildfire gathered everyone out of the shelter and took a head count to check on the wounded. When we returned to the shelter, Mr. Fursman's detector was gone. We searched all around the shelter but found nothing. I guess one of those 4 people was the thief.
The wrong time.
Indeed. Now we can narrow down the scope of our search considerably. We vagrants have our dignity too. I'm sure we will catch the thief, but...
But... what?
Actually, we've already asked those 4 suspects about it. But they all claim to not have stolen anything. Of course, we could never expect thieves to confess and turn themselves in, right? In my opinion, one of those 4 was lying.
Well, I mean, obviously.
I agree. All 4 suspects are at the shelter. If you're feeling confident, why not give it a try? Maybe you can determine who the thief is.
Adults are so dishonest. Hook's gonna question them one by one.
Alright, who's the bogus then?
Well, well, well. What's this? Playing detective, are we?
Spill it! Did you steal my daddy's detector?
You little brat. How dare you label me a thief? Someone needs to give you a good lesson on manners. I'm an honest and decent man. I'd never do such a shady thing.
Anyone can say that. If you really didn't steal anything, then just answer our questions.
Oh, you have a temper, huh? All right, I'll spare a couple minutes for your little detective game. That old Fursman was kind to me. When we were at Rivet Town, he put me in charge of the whole mining team's food supply. And it's because I trusted him that I came to this mine with him. I mean, I didn't expect he would take that money for himself. Anyway, he found that Geomarrow vein by himself, so I won't blame him for not sharing. But you know, what he did was not like the old Fursman I knew.
Son, money ruined him.
I'm a cook. What else would I be doing? Don't you notice the smoky cooking smell all over me? It's just that I happened to be out shopping for ingredients at that time. Otherwise, who'd want anything to do with this kind of thing? Well, I don't want to be a snitch, but out of my respect for Fursman, I'll tell you a secret. The helper over there, I saw him sneak into Fursman's tent and come out holding a box. See? Isn't he the most suspicious one?
Not up to us.
I don't care if you believe me or not. I've told you all I know. Now leave me alone if you don't have any more questions. I'm busy.
Taylor.
Did you steal Daddy's detector?
Nope. I'm no thief.
Really? Well, you better answer our questions honestly.
So there's not talkative at
Ask
least.
away. Let's not waste time.
Haru?
Spacing out. Didn't notice anything. Good man, but a bit of a cheapskate. Nope. What detector?
Hey, would you mind talking more nicely?
What? I always talk like this.
I don't feel like she's the thief. Well, it's the hunch of Pitch Dark Hook the Great.
See about that.
Hook? What's the matter?
Did you steal Daddy's detector?
What? Oh, if I'd known I would become a suspect, I wouldn't have gone out at that time. How foolish of me.
Just checking off all the boxes,
We just need you to answer a few questions.
Okay. Ask away. It would be good to clear myself of suspicion. Nothing special. I just went out to get some fresh air. Oh dear. I know that's a lame alibi, but I swear it's the truth. Mr. Firstman, he's a good person. Though... Oh, never mind. Oh, no. I must sound very suspicious, but I really didn't do anything. You have to believe me.
Detector. Box.
No, I haven't seen anything, and I don't know anything. Is that all the questions you have? Have I proven my innocence? Oh dear. All this waiting around is enough to make me even more anxious.
Okay, this is merchant.
Did you steal Daddy's detector?
What? How could you say that? You're gonna make me angry. You know what a businessman values the most? Reputation. If your slander ruins my reputation and harms my business, you'll pay for that.
Well, then answer our questions. We'll decide if we believe you or not.
I have the right to remain silent. I withhold my opinion toward this question. No comment.
Ugh, you... I'll give you one more chance. Think carefully and give your answer to Diggertron this time.
You little brat. Grow a couple of feet taller before you think about threatening me. Here, how about we make a deal? I'll tell you what I know in exchange for a small intel service fee. Fair and honest.
Let's see.
I like your style. Customers who don't fuss over the price are the best. So what do you want to know? Ask away. I went into town to restock. Nothing out of the ordinary, right? I restock on a regular basis, everyone knows that. I was wondering why there was nobody at the shelter. Versman is an old customer of mine. He's pretty nice to me, though we are not so close. As to what he did about that Geomero vein, it was kind of unethical. We're all neighbors. We've known each other for a long time. But he sold out to the other side and left his own people out to dry. I really can't agree with that. Look, the cook is definitely the thief, I'm sure about that. I value my reputation more than anything, so you can trust me. In my line of work, I've learned to read people. And something's definitely fishy with that cook. I could tell from the start. If you don't believe me, just ask anyone.
Hook's head is spinning. Do you remember everything they said?
Don't worry, I've written it all down for you. Remember, among these 4 people, only the real thief would lie. The cook said the helper did it. The tailor said it wasn't her. The merchant said it was the cook, and the helper said it wasn't him. So, do you know who the culprit is?
That guy doesn't really do much there. Everyone was a little sus there. Everyone was a little sus. The clockwise, yeah. I mean, it wasn't even. Technically, like the tailor was like the most silent one there. Let's try.
I don't know why, but I'll trust your judgment. Come on, let's go accuse the culprit.
This is the most silent
Figured
one.
it out. You're the one who stole Daddy's detector.
Wrong.
Wrong? Why? Explain yourself.
Brains. Use your brains.
She's pretty stubborn about denying it. Should we think it over again?
If she's lying.
If she's lying, then that makes her the thief. But then, what the cook and merchant said would contradict each other. What actually happened here?
That's like the one of those.
Forget it. Let's keep looking for the culprit.
So one of those and the contradiction.
Let's go look around where Daddy kept the detector. Maybe we can find some clues there.
I should start with that. Yeah, still work the mines. 10 first temporarily buried in the shelter and been rummaged, then a packaging label has fallen on the ground.
This is the label from a supply box. I know where those boxes are. That way. Let's go take a look.
Is it the helper guy then? Ooh. The loot piggy there. Only do earlier probably. Maybe normal damage there needed. Well, we can check at least. Electricity, wind, fire, normal. Frost also. Electricity, you say? Fine. Yeah, Frost, I got. Frost, I gotta keep the home.
Can't stop.
Too late to repent.
Ah, that's the one that's the normal dude. It's annoying, alright. Hopefully gonna get some freezing going, maybe.
Do you know who I am? This big diamond! It's all yours! Time to twirl!
Fighting is meaningless.
Jordan galore. No, yeah, we just need to focus.
This song's for you.
Turn it up! What are you looking at?
We have enough. Out of everything, that's the one that I don't have shit with. Some twirling now soon.
Ready to lose yourself? You can fight it.
Should be good though.
Rock with it.
Especially with ulties.
Keep up.
Need a doctor?
Now the weaknesses are gone anyway. Should be good, I think.
The truth of life and death. The sanctuary is but a vision. Break!
There we go. Here is the loot.
The best is yet to come.
The label must have been on this box. Wait a minute. What's that smell?
Is that food?
It's got a spicy smell. This smells like stone-grilled
Salt grilled. Nothing about spicy.
Not too many people smell like this. Oh, the thief appears to have taken Daddy's treasure. And it seems that this damaged probe is one of the detector's components. Has Daddy's treasure been sold already? Oh, where could the thief have gone? Think, Hook, think.
Trying to sell the spoils.
Yeah! I saw Mr. Sampo on the way to the mine when I came here. Could he be involved in this?
Mentioning that name sooner would save us a lot of time.
Follow Hook! Mr. Sampo should be that away! Mr. Sampo's always at the clinic hanging around Miss Natasha. Hook thought he was really sick or something. If he's working with the thief, then he's also a bad guy!
Before he's already returning to her dead. Now the chests, the last one. It should be here somewhere. Maybe a big one. This here. Nobody's here. That's where we went the first time, alright.
My friend, are you serious? This device is quite rare. Are you really willing to sell it to me at such a low price?
No, why are you making this so complicated? Do you want it or not? Just tell me.
You two stop right there! Pitch Dark Hook the Great has arrived!
Oh boy, I knew it was too good to be true. I gotta make this clear. I have nothing to do with this fella. You have to trust me. Miss Hook, please, don't point that thing at me. It's scary.
Hey, how can you sell me out like that? We had a deal.
You stole Daddy's treasure! Diggertron will not spare you.
This is all that old Fursman's fault. Just because he has this device I'm holding, he can make a fortune. It's not fair.
Well, it seems you guys have some issues to sort out, so maybe I should leave.
The heck if I care? With the underworld in such a sad state, how are we supposed to survive if we don't resort to robbing and stealing? Anyway, I got the device now. Come take it, if you have the guts.
Sure.
Diggertron, get ready.
The best setup, but whatever. It will do.
Time to twirl! Time for the main event.
Oh yeah, we can actually see these guys, so it's not too bad.
Oh dear. Do you know who I am? This big diamond! It's all yours! Time to twirl!
Get twirled then.
You sure talk tough for someone who can't fight. Come on, hand the detector over to Hook.
That's the ground.
No, Daddy's treasure! It's broken!
Hey! Now this is Sampo's time to shine. Of course! I wouldn't want to miss out on seeing you and Miss Hook's acts of heroism, would I? Listen here. There's a fellow in Boulder Town they call Balloway the Miner's Lamp. He's an appraiser. Although he claims that he doesn't do appraisals anymore for ancient relics, he actually still does a bit behind the scenes for ones that are of Especially high value? I think this device of yours is probably worth a lot. It might be a good idea to try your luck with Ballaway. Here's a trick. First, pretend that you want to sell it for a low price, then wait for him to excitedly fix the device for you. After it's fixed, tell him you changed your mind and you want to keep it for yourself. This business tactic is what I call a bait and switch. Pretty clever, huh?
Alloway the Miner's Lamp. Got it. Thanks, Mr. Sampo. Let's go into town to find him.
Have a safe trip.
Super voice acting, eh? Not too bad, not too bad. You can always switch to Japanese, that will at least make it easier on your ears when you don't understand shit, probably. That I think is half of the effect of it, usually. There's one just missing somewhere. I don't think it's around here. Actually, no, I can go down up there. Where did I not check? Is there a butter here? Just checking here, brother. Oh, there was like one like this side boss I haven't killed. Oh, actually, no, wait a second. Yeah, I did kill it. Did I? The AoE one. Yeah, I didn't actually. Doesn't look like here. Nice summon, actually. Gonna need to spend it soon. It's all this way, not really. He's somebody here. Maybe there. He's all hello. How are we doing? Let's check that one. Some do seem kind of sus. I also probably already picked it. Oh, I did not. I don't know. That's the last one.
Oh, good stuff.
Good. The Salpo.
There's inspiration in every glance.
What would you do then? What would you do then? Though, if you could. Exist. I mean, well, that you can kind of do now too. Not that unique. Slam stopped all appraisal services. Announcement as all the details. Please leave. Is it what? Are you here to cause trouble? Hold on, are you from the outside? Everyone's talking about your story. You don't know me. I was embarrassed. Please excuse me. By the way, I'm an expert in relic appraisal. Call me a miner's lamp. Nice to meet you. Anyway, effective from today, I, Miner's Lamp Belloway, will stop all appraisal services. It's a long story. You can have a look at this notice. Hey, was hello. How we doing? Do you have other business? You have the super detector. I have other business.
I'm already retired from appraising ancient relics, so unless this detector is some kind of precious treasure...
Look at this! The detector's probe broke off. Can you fix it?
Ho ho, this certainly is a rare relic. Let me take a closer look.
Yes, look extra close. You have to help Hook fix it.
This device. I've been in the business for a long time, but never have I seen an ancient relic like this one before.
Not with this attitude, yeah. Yeah, see what they say. Well, I mean, maybe a bit early for panic. It's probably, you know, holiday today, and there's still decent amount of time until Friday. But yeah, you can start panic probably like on Wednesday. Until then, it shouldn't be too bad.
I think this is probably beyond repair. But still, it is a rare treasure. Even broken, I'd be willing to pay a high price for it. What do you say?
Waiting since Saturday. Well, you know, the weekend.
The detector's probe is gone. It's like searching for something without eyes or ears. Who's going to want a pile of junk? I don't believe any other stores will buy it off you. Come on, I'll give you a nice deal.
You should do this way.
All right then, let's go find Daddy.
Always will do. Yeah, it is a holiday, so might be the case. Holiday and the weekend, you know. See, so I say, what's the big day though? Or was it good
Where
though?
have you been, Hook? I was just about to go looking for you. Come on, let's go home. I'll cook some salt-baked rock crabs for you.
The RuneScape dev, son. Well, I mean, oh, you don't. I guess you don't have a holiday today, or do you? If you do, then just do that.
What's wrong with this kid? Vein detector? The one I lost?
Big Brother and Hook helped Daddy catch the thief that stole it. But Daddy's detector is broken. It's all my fault. If only I could have found it sooner.
So it was stolen. You're not hurt, are you, Hook?
I'm fine. Daddy, can you see if your detector still works?
The geomarrow probe is damaged. I'm afraid this thing won't work anymore.
I'm sorry, Daddy. I didn't help one bit.
What are you apologizing for? Thank you so much for looking out for me, Hook.
But Daddy's treasure...
Don't cry, Hook. Daddy's true treasure has been here all along. It was never lost or broken.
See, so I see. Well, let's see. You can do at least part of the plan then for the day. Treasure could even cry.
The detector helped me find lots of geomarrow veins, and it saved the mining team a lot of money. In that respect, it was a very good thing. But at the end of the day, the detector is just a tool. A true treasure must have irreplaceable importance to someone.
Hook doesn't really understand.
That's okay. I'm saying some things that might seem strange, but You will understand someday.
So, the treasure Daddy's talking about
Is still happily running and jumping around.
Daddy! You're not allowed to see her cry! Go away!
Alright, this one done, yeah? Oh, was this one here too? Pretty much. Sure.
You came at a good time. There is something you can help me with. According to my patient records, there are a few that haven't come for their follow-up visits. It happens from time to time, but never as regularly as this. I'm a bit concerned.
See what they say.
Have you heard of the Complex Illness
Good luck
Mutual
with that.
Aid Society?
The Mutual Aid Society, alright.
Generally speaking, mutual aid societies like these allow patients to share their experiences and support each other. It's a way of countering all the negative emotional effects of being ill. But there might be more to this society than that. I've got a few patients who have started refusing treatment since joining the society. It certainly makes you wonder. The most suspicious part is that no matter how much I ask, no one's ever willing to tell me anything about it. And that's where you might be able to help.
Sure.
It sounds dangerous, but what I want you to do is actually very simple. Investigate this so-called mutual aid society and find out what exactly they're up to. If I find out they're preventing me from doing my job, or if they're bringing harm to my patients, I won't just sit on the sidelines. Can I entrust you with this task? This little
Sure.
clinic has huge numbers of patients to deal with every day. If I didn't have you here to help me out, I wouldn't be able to focus on giving them quality care. Good luck. I'll be sure to thank you properly when you're back.
Undercover. This. And a member of the balls and Pishtak who the great borrowed adjutant stuff to message you. I'm not good at typing yet, so difficult. That need your help, come find me and don't you ever tell that old witch otherwise you're done for. Hook's treasure. Another one. It's about your companion quest then.
You. I've seen you in the clinic. You run errands for Natasha, right?
Who?
Don't play dumb. I might be sick, but my eyes still work. Let me guess. Natasha wants you to persuade me to go back for a follow-up visit, right? What's the use? I'm terminal. Life will be over before I know it. Of course not. I read it in a book.
Damn, son.
Every book I read
Googling
has
the
descriptions that
symptoms.
match my symptoms
Classic.
exactly. I can diagnose
Classic.
myself with a dozen incurable diseases before I get halfway through. For people in my situation, a follow-up visit is just a waste of time and money. Not to mention medicine.
I see
What else is there to say? Natasha was seeing me free of charge. She said I could keep a tab running for as long as I liked, then pay it back when I had the opportunity. I guess I'm too proud. You think I need you to tell me? Don't try and persuade me. I've already thought this through. Dr. Vash never charged me anything either. Natasha's great, but Vash was always my number one.
Who?
Natasha's brother. They both used to practice medicine back in Rivettown. I heard he was a top student from the Overworld Medical Academy. Bellabog's main hospital wanted him. I have no idea what convinced him to set up down here. A kind heart, maybe. What do you mean? Dr. Vash was a people's doctor.
Yeah, maybe.
He handed out free medicine. He even followed up with detailed questions on how he felt.
Sounds like some testing
The
there
other world
going
is
on.
always short on medical resources. They say that Dr. Vash made all his own medicine himself. You think I don't want to? I heard that he passed away. I should keep my voice down. Don't go telling anyone else about this next bit. I heard that Natasha had something to do with Dr. Vash's death. They say she was jealous that her brother had stolen her patients, so she... It's just something people were saying. I don't think Dr. Natasha could do something like that. Forget I said anything. Since Dr. Natasha sent you over specially, I'll do her a favor. I'll go to the clinic for my follow-up a little later. Bye for now.
Avoiding a follow-up visit due to money issues. I should find another patient to talk to.
What was that? Oh, you'll have to be louder. My ears aren't what they used to be. Everything's muffled. Ah! A follow-up visit. Is that what you're asking about? Natasha's a wonderful girl. She always gives me a thorough checkup. But at this age, it's rather a lot to bear. Even if they could cure me, I'm sure I wouldn't be around for long. I don't want to waste anyone's time. That girl's always trying to get me to take my medicine on time. I know her heart's in the right place. My husband had the same illness as me, but he never touched the medicine. He wanted to make sure I had enough. Then, one day, he said he needed to take care of some things at the mine. He never came back. He was forever saying he wanted to go before I did. Selfish old fool. I miss him.
Chest there. I have to check.
Now that he's gone, who cares how long I stick around? You're not wrong, I suppose. That girl certainly spares me no effort. But I always feel like I'm a burden to her. Okay, you win. It's off for another follow-up visit with Dr. Natasha, I suppose. Did you want to say something else? My ears are terrible. Virtual who?
Who?
All right, I heard you. Do you have to shout? No, I've never heard of any mutual aid society.
Avoiding a follow-up visit because of her husband. I should find another patient to talk to.
That was indeed the chest. Nice. What do we have here? 2 more. Go through. 3. Yeah, you're not available as CSA. Scripted. Corner of yellowing envelope hanging empty on the edge of its opening. Does not belong, sure. Shell envelope is not a hyperbole, and the envelope is disintegrating. Paper scraps crumble into thin air, merging with the unique mine dust and disappear into the abyss of scorching air. It's a final act of glory, your actions give it salvation. Saving that mail.
Why haven't I gone for my follow-up visit? Are you a patient too, or did Dr. Natasha send you over?
Saucy guy.
Who else would care about people like me? I don't need Dr. Natasha's help now. Tell her to save her worries and medicine for other people. Huh, so you had a dispute with her. She's the only kind-hearted doctor in the underworld. I just don't really approve of her methods, that's all. Too idealistic, no real efficacy. She tries to save everyone, which means she can't save anyone. In the end, it's the patients who suffer, and she just tires herself out. Miners like me don't have time for lengthy treatments. If I can't take something and get right back to work, I may as well lie down and wait for death to come knocking. Did you, know Dr. Vash? His wonder medicine is cheap, and the results are immediate. You just need to, be willing to, take a little risk. Dr. Vash's medicine is different. Lots of people make a full recovery after taking it, but some get worse. And the unlucky ones check out early.
Special medicine.
Even knowing the risk, most people fight tooth and nail to get hold of the medicine. You know why?
You wouldn't gamble.
You're smarter than you look. When life forces you to the edge, you'll throw yourself at any opportunity, even if it means risking it all. For people like us, a slow and torturous treatment is the same as a death sentence. If it's between that and a quick result, we'll take the latter. Forget it. Why am I telling you all this? Dr. Vash is dead anyway.
Sure.
What? Now you're interested in the wonder medicine? Listen up. The Complex Illness Mutual Aid Society is still selling that medicine. I can tell you where they trade, but there's a rule. You must not tell any of this to Dr. Natasha. You hear? If you break the rule, you'll face the consequences. Here, take this. It's the address. A final warning. Do not reveal this information to Natasha.
That's what we're gonna do.
I know where to find the wonder medicine. What should I do next? That patient didn't want me to tell Natasha about this. Should I listen to him?
Investigate the address first, probably, though. Then we'll see. Oh, the new stuff will be open.
Where do you think you're going? Medicine? Oh, you mean Dr. Vash's wonder medicine, right? You're the same as everyone else that comes through here. If you want medicine, you don't need to go any further. You talk to me. And we only take cash. This ain't a charity. No money? Then you don't get any. You go home and wait for death. Say, what are you trying to pull here? If you can't afford it, then get out of my sight. I've got medicine to sell. Wait a minute. Your clothes. Are you friends with that doctor woman? I've seen you at the clinic before. I know it. Get lost. Now. If you're a friend of that woman, then you're not welcome here. Shop's closed today. No customers.
Wait. What about our medicine? We've been waiting for ages.
Get lost, all of you. Save your breath and come back some other time.
That medicine seller sure closed up shop in a hurry. I should head back and report to Natasha.
What was now? There's still the Bloodborne quest going. I wonder when we get that. Like update on the area, maybe. I killed the AoE mob. I don't remember what it was actually. That was a different one here. I don't think I did. Okay, there's still one-shotting even with some upgrades. Maybe now though. Over here probably. These guys. That ain't it. And when it unlocks the worm. What's back here? Check that real quick. Something updated here. Damn suck. Going ahead there. That's a lot of barbecue. And go barbecuing Wednesday. Gotta be nice. Hey Steve, good morning. How we doing, man?
There's inspiration in every glance and every breeze.
So the Mutual Aid Society found Vash's research results, and now they're selling this so-called wonder medicine to patients? Any organization doing something like this is interested in more than just mutual aid. I'm not surprised. They'll know that I'm completely against them using this wonder medicine. What Vash left behind is nothing more than reagents and experimental byproducts. The word medicine doesn't apply here.
The player housing? No, I don't think so. Guess maybe you'll have like your room on the express. Not even that so far, I think.
I warned the patients countless times.
Not unlocked at least
seems
yet.
like they had their heads in the sand all along. No wonder they kept the Mutual Aid Society a secret from me.
Feels hopeless, man, yeah.
I'm guessing the patients you met weren't exactly singing my praises, which is why you tracked the dealer down and made inquiries first. I don't blame you. After everything you heard, I'm grateful you came back to find me. Your trust is important to me. If you're curious about Vash's wonder medicine, you should ask some of the patients in the clinic. See what they have to say about the effects.
The wonder medicine.
The medicine Vash left behind? That stuff... Can you even call it medicine? I know Dr. Natasha's here, but I have to tell it like it is. Vash had zero medical ethics. He didn't deserve the title doctor. He may have had the capability, but he didn't use it to help anyone. Whenever I went to see him, he never even asked about my illness. He just prescribed me his so-called wonder medicine. If it were you, would you have taken that medicine?
But it's wonder. It's wondrous.
Some people say that Dr. Vash was a saint who came from the overworld to
help those in need. I don't buy it. People's doctor, that's just what people who've bought into the myth like to say. Vash used to distribute free medicine all the time, but he couldn't have cared less about the people taking the medicine. The hard truth is that we were just his test subjects. It didn't matter if the medicine worked or not. What mattered was having a constant stream of willing lab rats.
True save true.
Of course, I can't control what anyone else thinks. That's just how I see it.
That's not false.
I still haven't worked out how to convey it to you. The issues surrounding Vash. My relationship with him. The things he's done in the underworld. It's a long story. I'm guessing you've heard a lot of different opinions on Vash. What do you make of him?
Zero medical ethics.
I want you to go and visit another patient, a victim of the Wonder Medicine. I want you to see the real consequences of abusing that medicine. Once you've understood her situation, come back and tell me what you think. After that, I want to ask for your help again.
More Wonder Medicine.
Who are you? Who? And who am I? Where's my husband? And where's my child? Where are they? You know where they are, right? You don't know. They don't know. Nobody knows. Where? Where did they go?
Come over here, child. It's best to leave that poor lady in peace. Let me explain. That poor lady. Both her husband and child became ill and passed away.
Probably that wasn't it.
Yes. Before her family passed away, she was a carefree young woman. Her husband and child caught a mysterious illness. The symptoms weren't grave, but their livelihood was certainly impacted. In order to try and rid themselves of the ailment once and for all, they bought some kind of wonder medicine. Who would have thought their condition would deteriorate so rapidly after they began using it? The two began to suffer terribly, such that death became a blessing. It wasn't long before they departed this world, one after the other. From that moment on, she became as you see her now. If Dr. Natasha hadn't taken her under her wing, well, it doesn't bear thinking about.
They were unlucky.
And yet, what more could have been done? They were warned about the medicine. They were told about the risks. They chose to roll the dice.
Gambler.
Talking about it tires me out. At least my husband and I are able to help her where we can. I just hope that one day she can lead a normal life again.
The insane gamba medicine.
Did you speak to her? By the look on your face, I'm assuming you've come to understand the wonder medicine all too well. Be it Vash or the Mutual Aid Society, forces like that can take full advantage of the typical underworld state of mind. Let me tell you a story. There was once a brilliant overworld doctor with unmatched pharmaceutical skill. The doctor was set on developing a medicine that would steel the human body against the cold. He named his research project Blizzard Immunity.
Damn, son.
His research met with obstruction time and time again, the biggest factor being a lack of test subjects. Tampering with the human immune system carries huge risk, and nobody in the overworld was willing to submit themselves to such experiments. As such, the doctor got in touch with his sister in the underworld, claiming that he wanted to support the medical effort below ground. Naturally, his sister was overjoyed. After all, as far as medicine was concerned, her brother had always been the standard she'd strived to attain. She brought her brother underground and entrusted him with her clinic and laboratory. I think you know what comes next. Issuing free medicine to the needy was just Vash's way of conducting experiments on his test subjects. On some level, his reagents were able to alleviate the patient's suffering, but nothing more. They would forget their pain for a while and neglect their regular treatment plans. The result? Patients with mild illness would attribute their recovery to the so-called wonder medicine, while patients with serious illness would quickly deteriorate, and sometimes die. I cannot accept that their fate was simply the result of misfortune or risk. No true doctor would accept that. That's why I want you to help me recover all the wonder medicine. Are you willing to take on this assignment?
Sure.
Thank you. This will be hard for the people that have come to rely on the wonder medicine, but it's up to us to remove this false hope. You mustn't hesitate. Recover every last reagent that Vash left behind. I'll take responsibility for the consequences. Don't worry about that. Go. I'll be waiting for the good news.
I swear. There might be a whole bunch of different things that are working like that. Hey pony, die low. Oh, die low. I gotta deal with these guys now. Let's go.
Stop right there. No one's allowed up ahead.
Over.
Playing the hero, are we? Is this a stick-up? Wait a minute, you're that clinic woman's lackey, aren't you? Did you think the Mutual Aid Society didn't have its own intel? She's after our medicine and sent you here to smash the place, right? Men, look lively and send this idiot packing already.
Alright, see what you have there.
Fighting is meaningless.
Not my elements, but I mean, I will make it work. Alright, E, another here. God, that should be effective though.
Time to twirl!
I've no interest in conflict.
This song's for you.
Do some more twirling there.
Time to twirl!
There we go.
The best is yet to come.
Not even inside the house there. Come on, man. Medicine labeled with experiment numbers must be a wonder medicine. And footsteps behind them.
Well, look who we have here. Your reputation precedes you, outsider. I didn't take you for a bandit and a thief. You listen here. I'm the president of the Complex Illness Mutual Aid Society. The medicine we hold here is lifeblood for many of our members. Are you sure you want to deprive them of that? Those poor patients. Along comes a life-saving wonder medicine only to be snatched away by a shameless bandit like you. The underworld is full of sickness. What would happen if we left it all to that clinic to treat? My mutual aid society has relieved that doctor of patients at the end of the road. Shouldn't she be thanking me?
Well, one way to relieve her, that's true.
Seems like you are quite bent on dismantling our operations, aren't you? Fine, seeing as you came all this way, it'd be rude not to give you the opportunity. Men, seize the medicine thief!
And that's when electricity kicks in. Everything kicks in. Good.
Ready to lose yourself? You can fight it or rock with it!
Time to twirl! This big diamond, it's all yours! Time to twirl!
Gun.
Blast it! What did we ever do to you? Why are you taking away our moneymaker?
Moneymaker? So you admit it then? You're not in this to save lives, you're in it to get rich.
What are you doing here? Oh, as if we didn't have enough trouble already.
Selling fake medicine with false kindness. You should have expected trouble to find you sooner or later. I have a responsibility to protect the well-being of my patients. Or to put it another way, I must eradicate any and all threats to them.
You can't save everyone. The underworld is teeming with sickness. How could you possibly pull it off?
You're right. I can't save everyone alone. But if I must, I would sacrifice food and sleep to treat them. The debt that Vash owes to the underworld rests with me. All I can do is help everyone to the best of my ability. To the very end.
So stubborn. In that sense, you're no different from your crazy brother.
I'll take that as a compliment. Thank you. Your actions today have saved many underworld families. I'll find a way to dispose of Vash's leftover reagents. Next time the Mutual Aid Society wants to whip up a quack cure, they'll be out of luck. Let's go back to town. I still owe those patients an explanation.
Am I getting this guy to jail or something? Would sound kinda reasonable. I don't think nothing there. That was the Bloodborne quest then. Just kinda like stopped right there. Didn't find the follow-up yet. Didn't find the follow-up yet.
There's inspiration in every glance and every breeze.
Uh-oh. It looks like the patients have surrounded Natasha. Let's hear what they're saying.
He's the one that came for follow-up though.
What are you saying, Doctor? The wonder medicine is out of supply?
Correct. That medicine is a wolf in sheep's clothing. Wildfire has cut off the supply chain. Your ailments need rational, scientific treatment. Relying on pseudo-medicines will only worsen your condition.
Rational and scientific, huh? The way I see it, you're just jealous you lost your patients.
How dare you speak to Dr. Natasha like that? Where are your manners?
Ma'am, please think for a moment. How can you still be siding with her? That wonder medicine was working fine for us, and now it's gone because she wants it to be? How can she?
I understand your anger, but as your doctor, I ask you to trust my judgment. I will find a way to access more medical resources and help you through your struggles. If I must, I'll get help from the surface.
The surface. I almost forgot that you were an overworld big shot.
Have some respect for Dr. Natasha.
If it's respect she wants, she better find a replacement for the wonder medicine fast. If not, I'll tell everyone about how she set up Dr. Vash. I'm out of here.
And what will be the next quest? That will be the next one.
Oh, you're here. I apologize. That must have made for uncomfortable viewing. I'm okay. If I were in his shoes, I may well have had the same reaction. Now I need to focus on treating the patients and dispelling their doubts. Let's leave it for now. I'll feel a lot better once I've gotten rid of this mess that Vash left us. Now's as good a time as any to tell you Vash's whole story. If there's anything you want to know, don't hesitate to ask. No, but I used to think we were so close that we may as well have been. I, actually grew up in the orphanage. It wasn't until I was adopted by an overworld family that life changed for me. My adoptive mother always saw me as her own flesh and blood. And Vash loved me like a sister. That is, while we were still young. My adoptive parents belonged to a prominent medical family. As kids, we were exposed to all kinds of medical texts. When we were older, both of us got straight into Belobog's medical school. We were on a path into the medical profession. He was gentle and introverted. But when it came to work, he could be absurdly obsessive. Like a completely different person. Whenever I made a mistake in an experiment, he'd bite my head off. And then a while later, he'd apologize and comfort me. He was conflicted in that way. I didn't know he had leftover reagents in Rivet Town. I was shocked when you told me. If you fail to make a clean break with the past creeps up on you. That's a long story. Ever since he was little, Vash had always wanted to develop a medicine called blizzard immunity. He saw the human body's vulnerability to cold as a disease, and wanted to cure it so that humanity could survive the eternal freeze. If he succeeded, people would be able to leave Belobog and rebuild their homes in the snow plains. I do admire his vision and perseverance, even though blizzard immunity always seemed unachievable to me. I knew his research in the overworld wasn't going well. I used to write to him and ask him to come down and stay with the kids in the orphanage for a while. I thought it might help take his mind off his research. But I was too young to know what long-term frustration could do to a person. It changed him in a terrible way. During his stay in the underworld, he met patients affected by fragmentum corrosion with mild symptoms. Compared with non-patients, their bodies reacted differently to hot and cold. And that fascinated Vash. He began to simulate mild fragmentum corrosion, thinking that it could lead to breakthroughs in developing blizzard immunity. Those reagents of his aren't cure-alls for critical illness. That doesn't exist. Vash made the reagents to mitigate the suffering of his patients in the short term. A convenient way for him to observe changes in his test subjects. But behind my back, he had been doling out the reagents to residents who were kept in the dark. When it finally struck me that something was wrong, his terrible research had already turned him into a madman. Indeed. And it all happened under my nose. How ridiculous. My judgment was clouded by trust in a loved one. When his experiments were exposed, I spent a long time with Oleg discussing how to handle the aftermath. This was shortly before the underworld was sealed off. There were hardly any Silvermane guards remaining. We spent ages trying to find a way to handle Vash. In the end, Oleg suggested that we banish him and permanently deny him access to the underworld. Had his victims found out the truth, Vash would have been torn to pieces by furious underworlders. I was young and weak at the time. Oleg must have worried about how I'd react to such a scenario, or he wouldn't have suggested banishment.
Not super harsh indeed, eh?
Looking back, it wasn't. He deserved much worse. Oleg and I took Vash to the overworld. He made his final request to us. To take him outside the city to the snow plains he'd always wanted to conquer. His figure gradually disappeared into the snow curtain. I've been telling myself... Forgive me. I'm not good at telling stories. Vash was a terrible brother and a worse doctor. That's all you need to know.
Still out there somewhere.
Let's call it a
then.
day. Thank you for cleaning up the mess my brother left behind. Here, for your trouble.
Maybe reagents are even fresh then, eh? Being sent down. Is it the coffee time? Is it the coffee time then? Get some stamina in probably.
Can't stop the rush.
Did I want to farm real quick? Okay, to level you up to. So we'll stay. No, kind of want to see how much they usually get. 1 second. Oh yeah, was the sword thingy or the spear thingy rather? Wasn't it? The spear thing, yeah. Focus, hello. Pretty good, me likey. The arrow. How are you doing, man? The Hund stuff. This is like based on the class of theirs. Speaking of, let's send you. Let's send some of you still. Fine. Oh yes, I need to dispatch actually. That is not false. Collect and dispatch. Well, ours was a bit too much. Let's go for 8 for now. So I can send them again. Some of those resources. And then this way. That does it. Oh, what was here actually? Go a bit later today, maybe too. Why not? The golden calyx we need him. Hey, Kral, hello. Hello, Sora. Caught up on Honkai. I see, I see. Nice, nice. Let's be in the universe. Well, that I will do. Let's do. Golden ones did this. Well, I mean, it wasn't golden in the quest. I think I'm gonna go do simulated anyway. Where is arrow? There it is. Let's get a few. Is there the snow? Let's go on. Frost, stormy wind. Shoot them. Actually, no. I'll do this way. 3. 4 now.
I've no interest in conflict.
Ooh, there's some chunky guys there.
The truth of life and death. Revealed
Chunky dudes,
It's but a vision.
Oh dear. Time to twirl.
Let's go.
Okay, 1E. Enough for the shield that way. Kinda one shield them.
Who's next?
This way.
Rules are made to be broken.
Time to twirl.
This is our chance.
Just nuke them. Whatever.
Just a scratch.
Give them. Give them.
Fighting is meaningless.
Alright, build up.
No interest
Alright, there
in
we go.
conflict.
I'll remove.
Oh dear. Do you
Lost.
know who I am? This big diamond! It's all yours! Time to twirl!
Alright, you on that guy. Probably.
Time to twirl!
Let's make it quick.
Down this guy.
My turn!
Fine.
You can't run!
This guy got it. Come on.
What are you looking at?
The truth of life and death. The sanctuary.
You're sitting on the one of the ulties.
Fighting is meaningless.
Like this.
Oh dear!
I try hard sometimes. Watch this awesome move.
Oh dear!
Everyone frozen. That's good, huh?
Time to twirl! Do you know who I am? This big
Come up.
diamond! It's all yours! Time to twirl!
Rules are made to be broken.
Tough luck running into.
Dome. 7. What's here though? Use a lot of time later. Ah. A sneaky dude boy. I normally fire wind them. Go heal up actually, just in case. Do this way fine. Secret essay. Nice, nice. The lucky. Oh, I'm okay with that. I'm okay with her. The heal bonus RNG can be sometimes frustrating, but outside of that, pretty good. Bonk.
Too late to repent.
Oh, that's gonna be nice. It's gonna be easy, I would say.
Let's go.
Scared yet?
Oh, let's see.
Naughty child.
The truth of life and death. Reveal sanctuary is but a vision.
Diana.
It'll take more than that.
One Q. Nah, that's right. So we still do this.
Time for a shot.
That's nice charges to have. Let's do this and down them anyway. Oh shit, wait. I thought he was next.
Everything is ordained. Oh, stars, give these
Get them up a bit
trailblazers
there.
your blessing.
No interest in conflict.
That will do. Not having the whole royal family in your team.
Delicate operation.
I got all of them there, as you say. And nothing at Dupe's last days, brother. That is nothing. It's gonna be months. Just you wait. A days is nothing in the grand scheme of things. Yeah, here. Just more quest progress, sure, we'll get that. I get my free shit, feels good. Did they restart the free stuff from the site login again? That's weird, huh? I was getting other shit there already. See, put here, see. I've already formed the hard. And this we got already. Got the loot. A boarding party for your Hoy lab. What do there too? What's new here? Nothing really. I was at my the survey also. Gotta get this. A free shoot. Hoog. this stuff already? Or this stuff over there? Dire relevance and everything. Oh yeah, you can go visit some Atwis. And there's gonna be some some stuff in Berlin. With the Star Rail. There's in Moscow here actually the last weekend, but yeah, I learned about it too late. Learned about it too late. It would be nice to meet with Deg there too, maybe. He's the Genshin enjoyer though, but yeah, no. Yeah, but I learned about it too late. You're right. Not really any RRRs in this game. Well, as I said, I think they learned the lesson after Genshin though. Since now apparently, as Krabus said, they got like, you know, the more colors to characters in the default Chinese version and as skins in the Western version. I guess in this one they kind of went other way around probably. Default gonna be more strict because, you know, government regulations, and then I guess for the West and everything they will release some skins that you'll be able to buy. I would assume. The news part is not lagging? I don't know. Is it not? Just loading for some time, but no, it's fine. I got what they recommended in this one though, just in case. Where was it? Yeah, the optimization, no issues. I just set, where was it? Medium or normal? Display mode in normal, yeah, and stuff. And it's good. Like when I had everything maxed out and stuff, it was actually kind of like, I mean, I don't know if news were lagging and loading, but like the game was actually like making my coolers go ham. So I just switched to normal. I didn't notice any drop in quality anyway, but the performance is way better. Let's see, Pony, alright. Jedi Survivor devs optimize the news menu, yeah. The Himeko is RR, I don't even think so. I don't even see like how people see her as like some sort of Coomer material there. Like the only Coomer thing is like in her ultimate when she sits down and you can see, you know, like the leg, basically. I guess that's as far as it goes here. On low end looks exactly like the game. Yeah, I don't think it even like changes that much anyway. Alright, let's get some coffee going in the gaming news. And then after that a little more Honkai, and then I'm gonna do some Shadows of Doubt probably. I think today we're gonna be doing a longer stream here on Twitch, so no YouTube. So I'm just gonna do probably until like 7 or something probably, I would assume. Oh, that'll be nice actually. No, that's 7. Until like 6 or something, then I will be able to go to the store in the evening. That'll be nice. That'll be first time I will have actually, you know, evening when I do something outside of going to sleep. Thank you, Kralth, to you too, man, to you too. It's like I really like don't really consider it that much of a like holiday to be honest, but yeah, we're celebrating here. It's a day off today. It's a day off today. Alright, let's get that coffee going then. And then we'll return. The Max and game runs good. We'll try a different setting, maybe it will be better because difference is like none.